Okay, we're going to start talking about structural framing, and this is the part that gives the building its strength and its stability. We need to deal with the loads, and we've talked about this before. Gravity basically going down, and lateral loads such as wind, hurricanes, earthquakes, various different lateral loads, sideways loads, and instability. We want the building to stand up and not bend over to the side, even in strong winds. If we're talking about low rise, like our library, which is 3 stories or less, we have one of these two types. And if we're talking about commercial versus residential, this is what we're seeing. More traffic, heavier loads, larger open spaces. And we need it to be easy to maintain. These are the same kind of wall systems we saw before, and here we're going to talk about them in framing. Cast in place concrete. This is very similar to what we saw before. This is where our columns right here. These are columns that go up and down. Those are columns, our floors are concrete, and we're casting it all right in place. Again, uprights are called columns, slabs are the floors out of concrete. Okay, our second code is structural steel. And you see this when they've been building things. Again, we have various parts here. You do need to recognize the names of these. Uprights are called columns. These are columns. The ones underneath the floors, those are beams. The decking is this metal part here that looks kind of like cardboard, corrugated cardboard that goes up and down. That's the decking. That's what the floor will rest on top of. And then here they call this open web steel roof joist. And if you look right there, that's a truss. Those are the joists that go across. That's a truss. And then lateral bracing are diagonal pieces that add strength and structure. We can also have, instead of columns and slabs, we could have load-bearing walls, which we already talked about, where the weight of the floor above it is actually on the walls itself. Notice we also have some joist or trusses here. Here we have wood trusses, and you'll notice this all comes out and then it's attached directly to the wall. It's not going to columns. And as we've talked about before, we can have a hybrid system where we have both steel here and load-bearing concrete in the back. We're really looking at cost efficiency. Everything we do in construction is about cost efficiency. We want we want it to be lightweight but strong enough. Because as we make the system itself, like concrete, heavier, it may increase the strength, but it also increases the weight that it's got to hold. Lower material weight means lower cost. That's always the case. So here's our formula for structural efficiency. The maximum design load, that's how much we need the building to hold versus the weight of the structure itself. And that's it.